what inspired you to run?
You got it. Don't trip. Feeling the pain.
That is the completion of week 16.
Just feel like we got our ass kicked.
Thanks for tuning in. Happy Tuesday!
Hey.
We are in a... I don't know what this is. A preserve?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It kind of looks like just floodland.
Yeah.
Like wash.
And then there's just like condos.
Yeah, that's Scottsdale for you.
Yeah, we're cat sitting this week. I'm glad that this is here so we can kind of keep on trail a little bit.
Yeah.
Getting quick miles.
Yeah.
Obviously not right now because we're walking.
I almost saw 7.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think that was the total, but that was our pace for a good chunk of a
Every
mile.
time I looked down at my watch, it was like 8:50, and I was like,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
cooking.
Yeah, no, it was faster than that.
Okay, thank you for validating my movement. Because I was heavy breathing for sure.
Here she comes to save the day. I can't sing. Yeah, nice. Look at you go. Well, you're not even sweaty. You're sweating like a beast. All right, so the run's over.
It's been over for a bit now.
Yeah, we already went in a hot tub and are now showered.
The run went pretty good. I pushed it at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So this condo also has a nice gym in it. And so we took advantage yesterday.
Yeah.
And maybe we're a little ambitious.
Yeah, I went hard. That was really fun. And I want to do some more lifting today, tomorrow, and the next day.
Oh, and you got new shoes.
Finally.
Bryce finally found some trail shoes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try these. They are wide fit. Yeah, I don't know. I read online that people don't like this lacing system for running in. So that's kind of a bummer because I've had a few pair before, not of this exact running shoe, but of Solomon's that had this lacing system. And I wasn't running, and so I just didn't really care. But yeah, I guess it kind of limits you on being able to tighten the front versus the top, or yeah, different areas. So I don't know if you have any tips there, please let us know, because I do like doing stuff like that with my shoes.
Yeah, so we'll see if it works out, and I hope it does, so we don't have to keep trying to find a shoe.
Yeah, me too. Hopefully the hunt's over, and then if these fit really well and I really like them, I'll probably just buy a second pair. Yeah, we just don't want to have a shoe failure at this point and not be able to find the same exact shoe.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Well, that's Tuesday.
All right, later.
Bye. Happy Thursday!
We made it.
We skipped Wandering Wednesday because... No, we didn't skip it.
No, we still ran.
No, we didn't skip it. I forgot. We did run. We ran on a treadmill. We didn't run outside, so it was really hard to document that.
Yeah, we got a few videos of it.
Yeah.
But they're pretty boring.
Yeah, so yesterday I did 5 miles on the treadmill, and we tried out these like free motion treadmills that follows like a trail and can do like different inclines and declines and speed adjustments, and it was okay. But I think today, Thursday wise, we're just gonna take a break. I mean, we took Kane for a walk, which is probably about 3 miles roughly. And then I think tomorrow we're just gonna do a small run, and then Saturday do our long run.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to touch base on Wandering Wednesday because there was a question.
Yeah, what is it?
It is, what inspired you to run? These are like 2 big moments, and they all started happening kind of in middle school for me. But I was a really fat kid. I don't know if you can say fat, but I will say
husky. As
chunky,
was I.
Little chubby guy. When I was a kid, so I went through a lot, and I just remember getting into middle school and like you're changing and stuff, and then I've always been into like kind of endurance sports and things, and I remember joining track and I did the long distance in track, and I remember for training day we had to run 2 miles, and 2 miles was the furthest I've ever ran in my life. And I was just like, in my head I was like so determined, like I cannot stop, like I have to run this whole thing without stopping, just because my motivation in my head was to tell my dad when I got home,
make Jimmy
like,
proud.
Make Jimmy proud that I ran 2 miles. And I remember getting home and telling him, and he was just like, oh, okay, that's it. Like, it's like 2 miles is, I mean, reality is really nothing, but to me it was a lot. So it was just like any number I could put forth in this goal that I had was like, I don't know, I was just really proud of myself for sticking to it. And there was a marathon that started, and I remember in the newspaper reading it and being like, oh, one day, like that looks like such a challenge, like I really want to do that. And so all kind of stemmed around that age range. And then when I turned 20, I did it. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, so that was kind of the inspiration behind that.
My inspiration was when I met Jen. She told me she was a runner, and I don't consider myself a runner, but I just want to beat her at running.
So you're competitive.
So she just keeps running further, and I just keep trying to beat her, but the distances keep getting longer.
Yeah, the funny thing is, like, he could stop anytime, but he doesn't, so he's a trooper. I do have to say, you look like a runner today. You got new running shorts and new running shoes, which Kane is wearing. I don't know if you can tell
I'm in this power pose, so I'm on camera.
Yeah, he's in his power pose. So you're really actually a runner. I think this whole training has transformed you.
I feel it. I feel it happening.
Yeah. So it's just the little things I think that have inspired us.
Yeah, like having 8-inch shorts instead of 12-inch shorts.
Yeah, so that's Wednesday and Thursday. I like you this height. This is really nice. Anyways, so we'll check you tomorrow after we do maybe a 4-mile run. So.
Yeah, just a light one.
Yeah.
All right, see you later.
Happy Friday. Just out here casually running on a Friday.
So I was just telling Jen that I wasn't even sure how this 4 miles was gonna feel because I'm so sore from our weight training. I did some squats and then I did some deadlifts and a bunch of other work, but those 2 major movements just crushed my soul. The rest of the training, I'm just gonna go to body weight squats and lunges and stuff like that, because the weight stuff at this point, like it's been really hard for me to recover, mostly because we're not doing it very often.
Well, and it's hard because we get excited when we see actual weights, so then we're like, oh, let's get all the gains. But really, it's probably hurting us.
Yeah, well, it's not a big deal to do some curls and shoulder stuff.
Yeah,
but then it's when you do those major full body movements and then you have to run on it the next day, it's a real challenge. I mean, it's also good mentally to like fatigue yourself in that way and then also run through it. Now we're gonna go into our long run tomorrow, like pretty darn fatigued, and I'm very worried about that.
I think it's good to do just a light jog, just to like get your muscles moving, because the more you move your muscles, I think this is how it works, it like drains your lactic acid and has recovery.
Yeah, that sounds like bro science, but I'm into it.
Yeah, that's my science tip for you today. PhD bro certified. Look at that bro go.
So the secret's to run past the camera at like a low 8 pace, and then as soon as the camera's off, just start running at like a 10-minute pace. That's how we're feeling today.
Yeah, 4 miles.
Another one down.
Went very slow, except for you. You just went your average pace, which is always fast for me.
I was just starting to pick it up a little bit then as I stretched out just a little bit more.
And I just reeled it back further and further back. How was your first run in your trail shoes?
Pretty good. Yeah, it's not bad. They feel a little bit like squishy, like I'm kind of squishing around in the sole. So that's kind of weird to get used to. Like I feel kind of off balance, and I feel kind of like I'm running on the outside a little bit more than flat on my Brooks. But the width is perfect. Like I have no foot pain. I think the laces are working pretty well. So
Okay.
I think they'll work out.
Well, we're gonna bring your other shoes with tomorrow just in case, because you don't want to just...
I'm gonna bring, I think, 3 pairs of shoes.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, we're gonna see you tomorrow, Saturday, long run day. It's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm. See ya.
Bye. Happy Saturday.
Here we are.
We are officially going to be running in Black Canyon. So we are parked at the Gloriana trailhead, which is kind of near the finish, I guess. I can't remember how many miles it is, but our plan is to run 5 miles out, 5 miles back to the car, and then 5 miles out, 5 miles back to the car on either direction of the trail. So at least we'll get 10 miles of the trail. So that'll be fun. Yeah,
hopefully we can just keep stopping back for water fill-ups, and that's kind of our plan.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm interested to feel the terrain out. We're definitely in a canyon.
Yeah, it looks pretty rugged. Like honestly, it's a lot of saguaro, a lot of different elevation gain loss here. It's pretty intimidating to look at.
Yeah. So we'll keep you posted. Wish us luck, and hopefully we don't get shot.
Oh, that's a threat? That's a real thing?
Well, people shoot around here.
All right, well, let's run with targets on our back.
Okay. Bye.
Later.
This is super inviting. Can't wait. It's gonna be so fun.
You shall not pass.
Shall not pass!
Good job. Oh God. Oh, just rolls me to get past. No Gandalf is working on her.
Fly, you fools!
This is humbling. That's all I can say. Very rocky, but not too bad.
What's up, everyone? We're 5 miles into the run.
And he's got energy like a frantic toddler.
Because it's just been downhill the whole time. Very challenging technically, but pretty easy.
What I was actually thinking this whole time running was how Bryce has such an advantage from his pro amateur DDR days.
I agree.
Wow, you are too cool!
Where I think in his brain he's mapping the trail out with arrows in the direction he should place his feet.
They're scrolling.
Yeah. So I think he should be disqualified.
Yeah, it is basically cheating.
But we're just heading back now, and we went down a lot, so we're gonna go up a lot. But I'm glad we're out here trying it, so we're not just caught off guard.
It's not what either one of us expected.
DDR never quits.
Yeah.
Really climbing noise. All the way down for a long time. It's going great over here. Oh. Slowly coming. Mile 10. Stretch break. He's crushing it. Flo's here to support me on this run. Having so much pain. It's slowing me down a lot. We're working through it. She's just a little vicious. Maybe I should call her Aunt Vicky.
I think it's been a pretty damn hard run.
10 miles in and 2.5 hours of running. So we're gonna be really slow.
That puts us at like a 10-hour
Oh my god.
ultra. Feeling the pain.
Legs are heavy.
You got it. Don't trip. 13.5 miles in. I'm on the new Solomon trail shoes in a wide. So far, I don't really have any foot problems.
He's telling you about his shoes right now. It's a really fun time out here.
So that's good. They feel a lot like the Ghosts, at least in width, and I guess they have a lot more grip. I can definitely tell that either they don't have a rock shield or it's just not as strong as the one in the Ultra, just because some of these harder rocks as I run down elevation or as we run up stuff and I step on things, I can definitely feel it pretty sharply. So I gotta be kind of careful of where I step. She's just standing there. We're never gonna get done.
Pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. Oh, I forgot to put chamois butter on my thighs. Dang it. That's why I'm chafing. But he looks really good. We're done.
That was soul crushing.
We didn't do 20, we only did 18.
Yeah, oh my God. My entire body is sore. We were just talking about parts of our body that doesn't hurt. And I was saying that my hips for once actually feel pretty good.
My fingers don't hurt.
We are destroyed. But luckily for once, thanks to Lauren and Amy, we get to jump in a hot tub right after our long run. Which is gonna be amazing. Oh, we're gonna have to just take a sponge bath and sleep in our van.
Yeah, that run, very humbling. It makes me question, like, oh my God, are we gonna make the cutoff time?
Yeah.
At least me. I think Bryce could truck along without me. Today I was just so slow because my period came and it was like I was having contractions every other step on the run, and so I was really pushing through, trying to focus on what I can control and what I can't control, just because also the rocks were just so
they're brutal,
and just knowing like I can control where I step, but I can't control where the rocks are.
Yeah, lots of little peaks and valleys. I'm blown.
In my emotion.
I'm just blown away by our average trail time, like on a flat, easy trail is anywhere from like 8:30 to 9:30, depending on like how much energy we have that day. When you're actually running on the trail course out here that we're going to be doing our ultra on, I was feeling like I was running fast at 11. Any of the stuff that I had mapped out in my head of like what hour we're going to finish by is out the window. I'm just like, oh God, is 12 hours enough time?
Well, we have to make it within 12 hours or else we're just not going to finish it because there's a cutoff.
Yeah, I don't want a DNF. I want that medal.
So this was really good insight for the rest of our training. Bryce did a lot of research on ultra training, and a lot of people in it, I mean, most of them were probably hundreds and like 50 plus, where they don't do more than 30% of the like distance.
Yeah, the overall distance.
But they instead do consecutive days of running. So I think going forward, we're gonna just do way more consecutive days to just get the miles in. Because right now, I think distance is so important.
Yeah, and I think if we tried to do 30, we were so fatigued on the trail today that I think that we would hurt ourselves. So I think that was a big part of the recommendation, is if you're gonna do 30, maybe do 15 Saturday, 15 Sunday, because then you're already running on like really, really tired legs. And then you get to feel that, but also you had a full night's recovery so that you're like, you know, you're not fully fatigued, where hopefully you won't trip and fall like we did today and actually hurt yourself.
That is the completion of week 16.
Just feel like we got our ass kicked.
Man, what does week 17 have in hold for us? I hope something way better.
Yeah, hopefully we feel better at the end of that run.
Yeah, so it's gonna be good. Stay tuned because it's just gonna be more misery and excitement.
Yeah,
we're gonna do this.
We're just trying to be real with you too. Like, I don't want to be a complainer.
We just got done running, so we're in a low spot right now.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, you want the real how it feels for someone with our physical ability, and that's what we're saying.
Yeah, and we're complaining. So.
Yeah, I want to complain a little bit.
Anyways, it was fun. I'm glad I have my running partner. Thank you for joining me on this lovely day.
Salty. All right, we're leaving.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.